What's up guys, my name is Jason, welcome to BlueBotTech. If you haven't picked up on it yet, I'm a pretty big fan of Wyze. I like how competitively priced their products are, while also still maintaining a high level of quality. With that being said, today's video is going to be covering the new Wyze color bulb. Now I really like the look of LEDs in my office, and I was really excited to try out the Wyze color bulb to add a little bit more atmosphere to my office. Now LED light strips are great, but they tend to be a little bit harder to set up, and they seem like they don't give off enough light, at least for my usage. And light bars are pretty insanely priced right now, so I figured I'd try out the color bulb. So in today's video, we're going to be going over how to set up your Wyze color bulb right out of the box. We're going to be doing a quick overview of the Wyze app as it relates to the color bulb, and we're also going to show you how to set up some schedules and automations within the Wyze app. Now finally, we're going to show you how the color bulb looks, and then we're going to give you our final thoughts after using the bulb for a few months now. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead adding a device to Wyze right now. The first thing that you want to do is go ahead and open up Wyze. We're going to go ahead and hit this plus sign at the top left to add a device. Go ahead and click add device. And for us today, we'll be adding the Wyze color bulb. So that is going to be under power and lighting. Select the Wyze bulb color. Alright, so the next step is to go ahead and screw in your Wyze light bulb into your lamp. Once you do this and power it on, it should be blinking green at this point. If it's not, go ahead and turn the lamp on and off about 3 times. And it should put it into pairing mode. Once it's in pairing mode, go ahead and click next. Now here we're going to be adding our Wi-Fi credentials. So go ahead and enter your Wi-Fi network name and then the password, and then click next. And now it's searching for the Wyze lights, and this shouldn't really take too much time at all. Alright, and as you can see, it's already discovered one Wyze color bulb. It even provides the MAC address for us right here. Alright, so let's hit next. So now it's going to try and connect the Wyze bulb to our Wi-Fi network. Once it does this, it's going to give us the option to name the light bulb within your Wyze app. For mine, I'm just going to go ahead and name it BlueBot Office. Now this right tick box right here will allow us to choose an icon for our bulb. For mine, I'm just going to go ahead and select this one. Alright, there you have it. There's the bulb. Alright, so now if we've selected our bulb, it's going to bring us to the settings page. And on this page, it has the brightness slider right here that allows us to dim the light. It also has the power the light on and off. And then we have our color wheel right here that we can choose the colors. And right here you see the temperature tab. This basically allows us to change the color temperature of our white light so we can make it a more bright white or a more comfortable yellow glowing hue. Alright, so now if we scroll down here, we see that we have some pre-built scenes, and we're going to show what all these look like here in a little bit. The next thing is we're going to go to the settings cogwheel in the top right. So on this page, this is going to be all our bulb settings for this specific light bulb. We have the device name, the device icon, all of this can be changed right here. We also have schedules and automations. We have sleep routines, scenes, and we have vacation mode, which is pretty awesome. And vacation mode basically allows the light bulb to randomize when it turns on and off while you're away to simulate that someone's at home. You also have power loss and recovery. This basically allows you to change the recovery options. We also have share device, which will allow you to share the control of this bulb with anyone else that you choose that has a Wyze account. So one of the more interesting things for this Wyze bulb is that it has these built-in automations. So we're going to go ahead and go over one of the automations that I have set up for this current bulb. So if you wanted to go ahead and create an automation rule or a schema, you'd go ahead and click this plus sign in the top right. And it'll bring you to the create rule page. And on this page, you have the option to use a shortcut, a schedule, a device trigger, or location trigger. And what it does is it basically creates a shortcut button within your Wyze app that basically allows you to perform a number of actions or automations with just one click of a button. Now the schedule will allow you to schedule an automation to turn the light on and off at specified times. So an example for this would be that I would turn the light bulb on at 7 a.m. when it's time to wake up, and then I'd turn it off shortly after. Now the device trigger is an interesting one. An example that they give is when the front door opens, it will turn on the Wyze light bulb. And in a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and show you what I have set up for my device trigger. The last one here is we have the location trigger. And the example that they give here is when someone gets home, turn on the air conditioning. And obviously you'd have to have the requisite Wyze device to help facilitate these automations. Alright, so the next thing that we're going to go over is going to be the device trigger. And here you see I have it enabled. I've given my trigger the name Baby Motion. And then what I have set up is that whenever my Teva Baby camera detects motion, it's going to go ahead and the action is going to be to turn the color of the BlueBot Office bulb to red. And down here you can see the time slider button. I don't currently have it checked, but if you wanted to, you can go ahead and select the window in which you want this trigger to work. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at what kind of color this bulb puts out. Alright, so just to give you some basic stats for this bulb, the Wyze bulb has 30 to 1100 lumens. 800 is about standard, so 1100 is pretty good. The color temperature ranges anywhere from 1800 to 6500 Kelvin. The color rendering index, or the CRI, is a 90 plus, which is pretty good. And here it shows you that it uses 12 watts. The bulb is rated to last 25,000 hours. It's compatible with Android and iOS. And this does use the 802.11 protocol, which means it's good for over Wi-Fi. You can also integrate this with the Amazon Smart Device, Google Assistant, and FT. So after using the Wyze color bulb for 3+ months now, I can honestly say that I've had zero problems with them. They seem to work exactly as advertised, and I really like them. These bulbs put out a good amount of color, which I like. They also put out a lot of light when I need them just to light the room with normal white lights. Controlling these bulbs through the Wyze app is pretty easy to do, and it's pretty snappy. Despite being Wi-Fi, I didn't really notice any kind of delay whenever I was changing colors or color modes, which is pretty nice. Now, being that this is controlled over Wi-Fi, you may find that other bulbs that use Zigbee bridges like the Philips Hue or the Senglid, they may be even snappier than this, but overall I had no issues with it. It was super fast, almost no noticeable delay. Now, the schedules and routines for this color bulb I really like, but I really wish that they were a little bit more robust. It seems pretty simple. One of my main schedules that I've set up is whenever my baby camera goes off, changes my light bulb color to a certain color. Now, I haven't really found an easy way to turn it back to the original color after it's been triggered within the Wyze app. To get around this, I use Home Assistant and Node Red to kind of check the bulb's status, and then I have it change it back if it notices that the bulb changes a different color. Now, your average user probably isn't going to be going down this route using Home Assistant and Node Red. It's a lot of extra hassle. So it definitely would be nice if Wyze added a little bit more to their schedules and automation. And as you saw, it's super easy to set up the bulb in the Wyze app, and it's super stable. I've not had any disconnection issues like I have with other bulbs. It's been just pretty much great. Alright guys, and that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. This was a pretty quick one. We do have another video that's going to be comparing the Wyze color bulb with other bulbs that are pretty popular on Amazon right now. So look out for that. And again, if you have any feedback or anything that you wish was in this video, please leave a comment below. We'll definitely take a look at it. Please remember to subscribe and like as always, and we appreciate it. Thank you.